Last night we had Rear Admiral Vincent Trinidad with us, and he had suggested, well, not suggested, but he said that they are looking into the possibility that the rally that you organize is foreign funded. He says they've noticed some patterns, some indicators that point to that. Can I have your response, please?
That is actually a preposterous claim by the armed forces, by this General or Admiral Roy Vincent Trinidad. We don't have any foreign funding funder, as he claimed.
So,
all our, the logistics were provided by donations by private persons, by volunteers. We never, even solicited, but they just helped us. No foreign funding whatsoever. They have intelligence funds. They should know. They're claiming such, which is actually destroying our organization.
Yes, but just to, patay mali siya lang, no, General Poquiz, and I'm sorry I have to ask this, but is it possible there's an organization that donated money and you just, sometimes we don't really know also where that organization got the money from, and possibly that's one of the things that the Rear Admiral could be referring to? Or do you know everybody who donated? Are these all friends, businessmen?
Yeah, some of these are, friends of friends. We don't know them personally, but, we accept donations for food and, the tents and generators and all the others. In fact, we were not even able to feed all of our, attendees of the rallies. So the claim that there's foreign funding for this is absurd and, unbelievable for the armed forces.
but Rear Admiral Trinidad said that they noticed unusual administrative and logistical support for the UPI rally, including large-scale catering. Meron po ba kayong catering?
May nag-provide ng food, grupo, tulong-tulong sila, So, hindi naman kami actually ang bumili niya, na-provide niya. There are just, donors who, organized and provided some of the food. Hindi naman lahat na pakain. That's the reality, So, hindi naman yung, of course, for food such as this. Kailangan mo i-cater talaga. Kailangan namang, although we also have some, yung food trucks na pwede ng food. Pero i-cater mo talaga yan. Alam mo na hindi.
Are you willing to share with us, General, just about how much you were able to fundraise and how much was spent on the two-day rally para lang matapos yung issue?
No, very minimal, Wala nga kaming pera eh. Yung lahat yan provided in kind, yung mga support sa amin. Very minimal yung cash, only for, minor, admin requirements, but for the logistics, the food, everything, the stage and all the other sounds, these are provided in kind.
Actually, General, kagabi, Rear Admiral Trinidad also pointed to the CCP's United Front Works Department, who he said operates very discreetly. They infiltrate society, the government, and they operate within. But would you say that retired generals are vulnerable to foreign interception?
Well, me, or our group, interception? What kind of interception are you referring to?
To China.
What interception?
So
Communications or what? Persons? I don't understand. I'm sorry.
Yes, Jan. Actually, hindi po niya specify, but he said na he pointed to China Communist Party's United Front Works Department, who operates quite discreetly. So he said, kung gagawin man nila yun, it's going to be very discreet.
We never, itong si Admiral Trinidad speaking on me really because I answered that very, comprehensively on Facebook. Yung mga accusations na sa akin na ako daw ay defeatist, alarmist, and, betraying my country for, trying to be friends with China. Hindi naman, again, it's be comprehensive to discuss it here, but being friends with China and the US is sinasabi ko, hindi lang China, Pilipino tayo. Friends tayo ng China, friends din ng US. Ganun sinasabi ko. Hindi yung friends lang China and then parang ganun sinasabi niya. Kaya nga, he's trying to insinuate now we are receiving funding from China. We never took anybody from China or any whatsoever related with China. Yun ang pinipos niya eh. That's why unbelievable, it's so unprofessional for the armed forces to be saying stuff as this. Na hindi nila bine-verify. They have this huge intelligence funds, tapos hindi nila alam na may foreign funding ba yun o wala. They should know their facts. Don't make accusations as that. This is destroying organization, especially for an armed forces that has been, known for its integrity.